Now, how long have you been doing this show?
1 year. It's just year 2.
Year 2, and I finally got an invitation, so thank you. Excellent.
He wins every time. Ready? All right.
Yeah.
So formal. Look at this.
Yeah, I know.
Long cards.
Oh yeah, we'll get to those in a moment. I don't know if you remember this, but the first time you called me, my rookie year, I became the starter. We just played Baltimore at a 0 quarterback rating, which is basically, it's hard to do. In baseball terms, I'd be like going 0 for 5 and hitting into 5 double plays. I think that's the equivalent. But you called me. Yeah, I knew you never hit into 5 double plays in a game. But you called me after that week, we're about to play a game, and you just said, hey, keep grinding, keep your head up, keep working. New York's a tough place, and it meant a lot to me because when I was, coming into New York, like, you were the role model. You were kind of, hey, this is where you want to get to. You want to get to Derek Jeter level, and a guy who just, came in, played in New York, winning championships, but also how you acted off the field, and just, you were such class. So I appreciate that phone call.
No, of course. I figured I'd call you after the 0 QBR. Yeah. So there's only way you can go is up. There's only one way you can go is up. So
exactly.
If I'm going to be held responsible for anything, it's going to be the good game after.
It's going to be the game after.
But no, I remember, I got your number from Peyton, because I knew Peyton before you.
Yeah.
And, when you're in New York, this is a tough town to play in.
Sure.
Because the expectation levels are so high. And I don't care where you come from. It's an adjustment period.
No doubt.
And I'd been where you were. I came up and struggled. Everyone struggles here. But I just wanted to call you and let you know, man, if I'm here, if you ever need anything. Sometimes you don't really have someone to talk to because they're not going through the same thing that you're going through. I came up, I talked to Darryl Strawberry quite a bit.
Sure.
Someone that came up at a young age. He had success. He made his mistakes. But I learned from him. And I always wanted to be that person for the next athlete, regardless of whether it's baseball or another sport.
And then later that year, you called or got invited to your charity golf event down in Florida, and I said, well, I got to go. I mean, he called, my season got better, started playing better, I got to go, and down there, I remember I was like on a bus going to the golf tournament. I'm on there with Wayne Gretzky, Michael Jordan, Reggie Jackson. I'm like, I think I'm in the wrong bus. I should be driving this thing. I should not be allowed. And obviously you've done so much for charity and your golf event, and it's still going. And so I appreciate you inviting me on that.
Well, no,
that trip.
you were definitely on the right bus, right? Sometimes you don't know it at the time, but you're on the right bus. And look, we're all a part of this fraternity, right? Professional athletes, regardless, like I said, regardless of the sport you play. But you haven't been back since then. So now, after coming on this show, we're going to have to bring you back to the golf tournament.
I owe you one. I'd love to. I know you're still doing it. So, all right, so now, here's what we're doing. I'm going to grab a card. I'm going to ask you a question. I might answer it also. Then we'll flip-flop and you grab one. So here we go. What do you consider your most iconic moment in uniform? This is tough, right? This is not an easy show to come on.
When you win, that's it.
When you win,
you know how
it's all about the win, right?
I mean, one great thing about the Yankee organization, they don't care about your personal statistics. They care about whether or not you win. So, being the last team standing, you know how it feels. It's nothing better. Yeah, nothing better than that.
Is one championship better than the other?
They're like kids.
Yeah.
Everyone says, who's your favorite kid?
Exactly. Both. Yeah, no, they're all the same.
Yeah, I was testing you. You almost answered it.
No, they're all the same. All the same, right? Yeah, I agree. It's all about winning. And New Yorkers, they love championships and the parade, right? How about the parade in New York City after a championship?
Never seen that many people in one spot before. You never will. You cannot replicate that no matter what you do. And this is just a special place to play.
Yeah, I remember Peyton, they won their Super Bowl a year before, the Giants won our first one. And I was like, Peyton, you thought you had a parade in Indianapolis? There's nothing like New York.
Yeah, no disrespect to any other towns. Let me just say it again. No disrespect to any other cities, but there's nothing like New York. All right, so first of all, look, this is when you know you made it.
Yeah, big time, right?
You have your own card here. Okay, how would you define the value of playing your entire career with only one team?
Yeah, that's something we obviously both share, and I think that's always the goal. You get drafted to a team, you come there, you want to make it better, and you want to just give everything to that organization. And I think coming to New York, to the New York Giants, like the Yankees, just great franchises. They care about the people, they care about winning.
Everything's gonna work out, all right? Come on,
and it was important to me to end my career there. And you never know, sometimes it's not up to you and things can happen, but to be a New York Giant and to end my career in New York Giant was so special.
You said it. I mean, there's two sides to the coin. I mean, you can want as a player to stay as long as you want, but ultimately the organization's got to want you to be there too. So all credit goes to the Steinbrenner family. The Yankee organization is the only organization I ever wanted to play for. But it's you know, I was a free agent once. Told them I wasn't going anywhere. I don't know if that's a good negotiating tactic, but that's what I told them. And you know, I always said I wanted to be remembered as a Yankee.
Yeah, I think it worked out pretty well. Okay, what was the most disappointing moment or event in your playing career?
Disappointment when you lose. I mean, we lost 2001 World Series in Game 7.
Yeah.
We were so close, so that hurts. We blew a 3-0 lead against Boston. First team to ever blow that. Yeah, me too.
I didn't want to bring it up. I wasn't.
Yeah, I knew you. I knew you were itching to say. I saw Boston start coming out of your lips. But yeah, no, I think, you know, those two. Every time you lose, it's disappointing because you know maybe you've heard me say it. The worst phrase in sports is "get them next year."
Yeah,
that's 12 months away, man.
Too long.
And you run out of years. So those two probably hurt the most.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, just losing for us, losing in the playoffs. 2008, we're coming off a championship. We're best team in the division. We kind of get some injuries. We lose to Philadelphia, you know, in-team rival at home in the playoffs. I mean, there's not a worse feeling than that.
Yeah.
So it's very simple. Winning's good, losing's bad, right?
Very bad.
That's
very bad.
That's how it is.
All right, let's see what we got. During your career, when was it most difficult to bite your tongue?
Ooh. You know, I think that's just part of being a leader in the quarterback position. When things go bad, you got to take the heat and you got to take the blame. And when things go good, you give the credit away. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of the way it is. You probably get too much credit, and when things are going well, too much blame when things are going bad. But the credit's worth it, and that's just, you know, hey, there's going to be bad plays. There's going to be interceptions that maybe a receiver ran the wrong route or this or that, and you could blame, you could throw everybody under the bus, but you got to be the bigger man and say, I can handle this. I can handle this through the media. I'll take it. Off to the side, hey, we're going to go make those corrections, and we're going to get better from it, and we're going to come together. And I think the players, they see that and they appreciate that, and those guys understand. Say, hey, this guy's got my back. You know, I'm going to play harder for him next time because, you know, even though they might have made a mistake, or, you know, it's never about putting blame. It's a team game. It's everybody coming together, being on the same page, and so there's those moments. It's not biting your tongue. It's just doing what's best for the team.
You know, a lot of times you got to bite your tongue on a daily basis, right? Especially here. I mean,
the New York media, no joke.
Yeah, with New York, I mean, you know, I always felt as though you want to try to limit the distractions.
Sure.
And if you keep adding to a story, it just becomes a distraction for a long period of time. So you address something once. I think there's a lot of times people have, you know, stories out there you know are untrue, but
Sure.
if you do address it, then it just continues to go. So I think, yeah, you have to bite your tongue in those situations. And then also, you know, you were married younger than I was, so gossip pages, you got to bite your tongue quite a bit on that.
You miss page 6? You don't miss page 6?
Oh, look, I will never say anything bad about the gossip pages ever. Just on record, I did not say a bad thing about page 6 or the gossip pages. I love all you guys, but yeah, anytime there's something up in your private life that's not true, you got to bite your tongue.
Yeah, no doubt. Just say nothing. Just say nothing.
Yeah,
stay away from it all.
Exactly.
That's a good bet. All right, looking back, what aspect of your career are you most proud of?
Consistency. I think it's probably the most undervalued, unappreciated characteristic in any profession.
Sure.
You know, people don't value it until it's gone. And, you know, I took a lot of pride in being consistent day in and day out, whether it's on the field performance, personality, addressing the media, responsibility. But I think consistency is something that I value the most.
Yeah, 100%. I think just being accountable, being there. You know, there's something to just showing up and being, you know, playing in every game, playing through injuries. You know, things that aren't always easy, aren't always good, but being accountable and being there for your teammates, right? I mean, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, every day. I mean, you want your teammates to be able to count on you. You want the fan base. You want the organization. You know, you just have to be there, and showing up to work every day is important.
What about the core four? Talk a little bit about that and why that was so special to you.
Myself, Jorge, and Mariano. Andy left and went to Houston and ended up coming back. But those guys, they're like my brothers, man. I played with them since I was 18. You have those teammates where you never have to worry about whether they're prepared, what their ultimate goal was, whether they were going to get nervous or overwhelmed. These are guys that I always could count on, and to this day, they're brothers to me.
This is something I just kind of learned about, but I've seen the documentary called The Captain. I knew you were the captain in New York, but I didn't realize that the Yankees, they don't have a captain every year. I mean, what did it mean? I think you're in your 7th or 8th year, right? When you'd won championships, you'd been a leader, but when you got the designation of being the captain of the New York Yankees, what did that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a title that's thrown around lightly in our organization. And, Don Mattingly was the captain before me, but you go back to, Lou Gehrig being the captain, Thurman Munson. So it's a huge honor. But one thing Mr. Steinbrenner told me is he said, don't change anything. I want you to continue being who you are. So it wasn't like I got a captain title and then all of a sudden I'm doing something different.
Right.
I continued to do the same thing. And I wanted my teammates to respect me. I tried to lead by example. And I think if you do that, your teammates will respect you. So, being named the captain is still one of the greatest honors that I've had in my career.
Yeah, well deserved and well earned, but so unique that it's not every year and it's not every time. Like you gotta truly be the captain, be the leader, and earn that role from numerous years of doing things the right way on and off the field. And it was awesome, awesome to learn about that. And what a cool title.
Thank you. All right, can you share more about your involvement with and the impact of March of Dimes?
Yeah, so I've been involved with the March of Dimes for 17 years now, and for me it's all about helping kids. I always wanted to help kids and sick kids, and I figure with the March of Dimes they do so much work with preventing premature birth. So if you want to help a kid, help them before they're even born, or help them be born healthy and get a healthy start. And so it's been an awesome charity to work with, and obviously you're here, you're getting recognized today by the March of Dimes for all your great works. What's that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, look, first of all, being a father now, as you know, there's so many potential complications of childbirth, and it really hits home with me. We had complications and one of my daughters were born, and so it's an honor for me to be here, be recognized by March of Dimes, but the work that they do is just, it's unbelievable, and everyone should have the means in order to help you out when you're giving birth, because there's so many things that you don't realize that could potentially go wrong, and I'm just honored to be here.
Well, we appreciate your support. All right, so now we're gonna play a little game.
Let's do it.
I don't know the name of it. I think it's gonna be called Who's Your Daddy? So we're gonna do, so we're now, fathers and have young kids. We've done a lot of daddy duties, and we're gonna see who's better at some of these daddy duties. So this is Who's Your Daddy? So basically, this is a competition. It is speed, but also you have to make sure you get the job. We're going to start with, you got to change, put a diaper on the baby. All right, you can keep the pants on. We have to tie a shoe, both of them.
Both shoes.
Both shoes, and double knotted. All right, I know you have kids, you got to double knot it.
Okay.
Double knot each one, and then we got to make a peanut butter and jelly and cut it into 4s.
Okay.
All right, you ready for this? I think it's not fair. You have like a 1-year-old. You're still. all mine are out of diapers.
I don't know what brand of diapers we're using here. I don't know what brand. We use Velcro instead of ties. You learn that when you have kids. It's easier in and out. Peanut butter and jelly I used to eat before every baseball game, and I have not had one since I retired.
But did you make it yourself? Did you make it yourself?
I did. I did. So I'm at a disadvantage. But let's go.
So. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. All right. Oh, this is a tiny baby. Wait, I don't have a wet wipe? I need some wet wipes.
Yeah, I need something.
How are you doing over there?
Not really.
Uh-oh. It's hard when there's no foot in here.
That's why you get Velcro.
No. Did you double knot it?
I did.
I don't think you did.
Don't worry about your own.
You didn't have to tie your own shoes at the Yankees. You had a guy just come and tie your shoes. Jeez. What are you doing? You call that a...
Wow.
Oh, no.
There we go. I don't know if I don't know if...
Yeah, what is that?
It's not really four.
I don't know. I think we both lose.
Expired.
I think we both lose. I think that was a
Bread was expired.
A total fail. Our kids, you would have crying kids right now.
This is our household right here.
This is it.
You're looking at
a crying kid with these two peanut butter and J's there.
So learn from us.
All right, well, you win. Guess what you win? You win some of my Panini playing cards. I know
wow.
I know you've always wanted these.
Yes,
It's my whole career each season right
I like
there.
it. I like it.
So I know you'll frame that. You maybe put it over in your bedroom somewhere. It'd be
Blow
nice.
it up. Yeah, in my bedroom would be good.
That'd be good.
Or in the bathroom, one of the two.
Yeah. Hey, can someone throw Derek a jersey? Oh, the flip! I get it with the flip.
See, this is awesome.
Did you see
look
the
at
flip,
this.
though? How was my flip?
That's why I didn't comment on that. But this is, yes.
Look at that.
Thank you so much.
See? You could be a giant, number 2. Derek, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Eli Manning Show. I know it's been a lifelong dream to come on this, and I'm glad I could fulfill that for you, for all you've done for me, calling me my rookie year, and sending me upward on my career. So thanks so much, and you're still the captain.
Well, congrats on all your success. Always pulling for you, buddy.
Win a trip to come see a live filming of the Eli Manning Show with Panini NFTs. Head to paniniamerica.net/blockchain or use the QR code on the screen to sign up and collect the necessary Giants NFTs to complete the Eli Manning Show Challenge. 2 winners and a guest who complete the challenge will win a trip to New York for a live taping of an upcoming episode. Hey Giants fans, Eli Manning here. Want to see more videos? Subscribe now to the Giants YouTube channel.